This has been saving my lip. You can't enjoy iced coffee with sanitary because you get the tongs. And when the economy is doing good, supposedly the girlies, a healthy amount of delusion, you know, you just gotta sprinkle that in. But life is also about the— Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. It is day 2 of the Eevee week, and let's get into our regular routine of getting rid of our dailies, or knocking our dailies out of the way. So let me just gather everyone's ingredients, and you know what, let's switch it up today. Let's collect our mission rewards. So week 2. And oh, I completely forgot to look at the limited time missions, but let's see. Give out 15 biscuits. I also need to give out 100 candies. I gotta do the incense one as well. So before we forget, because last event I did not complete my incense thing, so that was a mistake on my part. I have so many recovery incenses though because of the freebies that we get, so we're just going to use that even though it's not really gonna do much for us. And I've seen that some of you guys already encountered shiny Eevee, which is quite the first day luck. So we'll see whether or not I get lucky as well. So we knocked all of that out of the way. Let's go to our unreviewed sleep report. It is pretty hot today where I am. It's fall in Canada. It's mid-November and it's usually pretty cold around this time of the year, but it is 9 degrees Celsius outside. I actually was craving a coffee, so I went to pick up maple oat latte, and I'm just sweating. I came home and I'm like, oh my god, this unit is way too warm, so I had to turn off the heating. Luckily AC is included, so I bumped up the AC because your girl's sweating, honestly. Alright, and let's see, is there anything— well, no shinies, but I am happy to see the Eevee and the air on there. So I think I'm gonna give a cookie to both of them. And usually, as you guys know, I do my matchas with you guys, but lately I've been just craving my maple oat latte. Alright, so no one's hungry. I will give the bonus biscuit to Eevee. And then I'm gonna give 1 cookie to Aaron. And that will be it for today's first sleep session of the Eevee week. So slow progress, but kind of what I was expecting, especially because we chose to go to the power plant. Let's see, got a good amount of dream shards. I need to start farming a lot of dream shards because I want to expand my pot, but it is quite the hefty feat. I adjusted the lighting so because it was looking a little gray and sad. And it's not a sad day today. Today's a happy day. Right, so we're gonna make our ninja salad. I swapped out a team member because I was running low on soybeans. So let me show you guys what my team is looking like right after this. Now, I wonder if I should be leveling up something else besides continuously making my ninja salad. But then I'm gonna be missing out on some dish strength, which is what's holding me back. So maybe one of these days I'm gonna go back to, like, I don't know, green grass, cyan, or taupe hollow, and just focus on leveling up some dishes there. Inspired by MP actually, because that's what they're doing too. But if I go to ninja salad, ooh, I'm actually low on ginger as well. So let's swap someone out. Actually, my Jupiter should be farming ginger, but they're a berry farmer. These colder months are the most unideal times for me to record because there's just a myriad of issues. I got dry skin, I got dry lips, dry eyes, dry throat, but to remedy that actually, I have been loving this. A little side note, Eucerin Aquaphor, this one right here, it's the lip repair for extremely dry cracked lips, which was what I had because as you can see here, my lips are still recovering. Last week was so bad for my lips. I could barely laugh wide like I usually do because it was just so cracked and it was painful. Up until then though, I've been using the Summer Fridays Pink Sugar and the Sweet Mint, and then I have the Torridin as well. I mean, is it girlhood if you're not collecting cute lippies? I mean, how cute are these colors? But for the summertime, springtime, these will do it, you know? I don't need something too heavy. And normally I never really did need anything heavy, but for some reason this year my body's freaking out. It's saying SOS, we are dry. So this has been saving my lips. Tried and true. This is amazing. So I just thought I would mention that. But we are low on gingers, and let's see, Jupiter farms 2 gingers. Wait, actually, let me take a look here. Apple and ginger. Can I level? I can. Let's do that. That will go towards our 100 candy use objective. Did it lag? Oh, it lagged and it skipped that animation. Should do something about my phone. But I should switch out someone. I'm slowly trying to level up my Quack Squibble as well. And I'm like, should I just use up all that handy candy just to get it to level 60? Although it's not gonna reach level 60. But what shall we do? I guess I'll swap out my Raichu and I will bring in my Live, which is the other half to my All. So Olive, because they're a pair. Cute. Still hunting for a triple ginger Larvitar though. This one has beans. Sausage at the end, but yeah, we're gonna swap Live in, and hopefully by the end of today we will be able to swap it out again and we'll be good. Oh my gosh, the construction. We're gonna be good on ginger. But in terms of my catches, we saw this one yesterday. These are the catches from the Old Gold power plant last week. So sausages. I was hoping to find a bean farmer though. Sorry, I mean coffee farmer. And then there's this Lyron, which is double coffees, but I don't know. I want to save my candies until I find something that I really want to invest in. So I'm fine with taking the slow approach of using my level 13 Grubbin to farm coffee. It's been working so far, but then I'm only limited to like 1 coffee dish on Sunday. But let's go into the sleep report. Let me scoot in a little bit. You know, you can't enjoy iced coffee without doing this. Every time before you take a sip, you gotta you stir it up. And I remember seeing this meme a couple years ago of girls in the office when they come in with their iced coffees and they just like give it a little shaky shake. And that is like all you hear in the summertime. And I thought that was pretty funny. But today I wanted to talk to you guys about some of my favorites lately. So I have 2 of these left. Oh, Magic Bug! Congrats on the shiny Bulbasaur! I feel like Magic Bug finds so many shinies. But I've been loving these lately. I had a 3rd one. So the one that I just completed, I used that for pimple prevention. That was really great. This one is really great to get rid of the textures and bumps on your skin, especially on your forehead, which I tend to get in the summertime from all the sweating. And then the moisture one, which my esthetician gave me as a gift, which was so nice of her. But this has been such a lifesaver, especially in the winter time as well. But I've stopped using this for a while because I was using the other one. It looks like this. And that was what I was using to help combat my hormonal acne and breakouts and everything like that, and that has been so great for me. I actually prefer using that than the like salicylic creams or benzoyl peroxide. Benzoyl peroxide can stain your sheets too, so you have to be careful with that. But the toner pad for the blemishes that I've been using, I've thoroughly enjoyed that. I just finished it. Sorry, that looked gross. I like scratched my scalp and then I went like that, but there was nothing. It's just a habit. But I've been thoroughly enjoying it. It has served me very well. I've had these for a year now, and I just completed the blemish pad one. And that was so great. But I ran out, so I started using this again. And I only have a little bit left, as you could see. I love that it's pretty sanitary because you get the tongs, so you can peel them individually. And you can just use it as a daily toner pad, or you could use it like as a sheet mask. These ones, the sheets are thinner, so they're great to use as a sheet mask. So I concentrate it on my forehead and my cheeks, and that gives me a really nice amount of ceramides and hydration. But this I used last night again, and I woke up this morning and wow, I forgot how much I love this because I like to wear light makeup every day. So I do my skincare, I slap on some sunscreen, and then I like to set my sunscreen with a powder. Otherwise, I notice that it just interacts with my oils and it slips downwards and it gets in my eye, and I'm like, ah, my eyes. But this has smoothed my skin overnight that when I applied my makeup and sunscreen on this morning and then I put powder, I'm like, wow, the application just looks smooth. And I wish you could see it in person because camera does not do it justice. But to all the makeup wearers out there, if you also experience bumps sometimes, this is so amazing. The photo enzyme peeling pad. Love this. And yeah, I'm just happy that I'm getting really great use out of them. There's a collagen one as well, although I don't really think there's enough science proving that collagen can be absorbed topically. I think it's better for you to just eat your collagen. So there's that. Don't fall into marketing. Also, did you guys ever heard about the lipstick or lip balm theory, where usually when there's an uptake of women buying lip balms and stuff like that, it means we're entering a recession? I also heard the same thing when it comes to the hemline of your skirts. Supposedly, the longer the skirts, the more it's signaling that we are entering a recession. And when the economy is doing good, supposedly the girlies like to wear shorter skirts, or people like to wear shorter skirts. And I thought that was quite interesting. Yesterday I had a, oh, that's a mini cue. I had a heels dance class yesterday. One of the favorite activities that I do during the week. It's such a great way to kickstart the week on a Monday when you have Monday anxieties, and you just end the day with a nice heels session surrounded by all these ladies doing the same heels choreo as you, and it's such a positive and uplifting environment, especially the class that I go to. And we finished our choreo. We learned the second half of the dance. Second half challenged me. There was this one move. It's so simple when you think about like the technicality of it, but for some reason my body just didn't feel right doing it. But I loved the choreo. I was really happy that I was able to do it and keep up. It definitely challenged me. There was this one move that was just very fast because you had to kind of perform it to the beat of the song, which the beat was like pretty fast too, like da 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 da. And when you're not coordinated with your body, moves like that could be a little bit difficult, especially when you're adding several layers to it with your head and your chest and your hands and your hips. But it has definitely built so much coordination for my body, so much more self-awareness I have for my body, and appreciation of how I can challenge myself to do something that is so uncomfortable to me, to now fully enjoy it, you know? Because growing up, I was a super shy, super anxious kid, very socially anxious, socially awkward. I had pretty low self-esteem. I was confident in some ways, but very not confident in others. And being comfortable in my body was definitely something that I had to work a lot on. So dancing has really brought out that side of me, and it's just so funny seeing how I'm taking dance classes now, because in high school we had mandatory dance classes. And I dreaded those dance classes, you guys. It just made me feel so uncomfortable. I did not like dancing at all. It was just so awkward for me to do. And I hated the idea of like looking at myself in the mirror and dancing, or like, what if other people are looking at me and they think I look weird? And that was like the biggest thing that held me back. It was that voice in my head that was saying all that to me, although no one ever said it to my face, you know? So sometimes your biggest bully is you. So I no longer bully myself. I make sure I always positive reinforcement with myself. I tell myself, you got this. There's nothing you can't do as long as you put your mind to it. Like a healthy amount of delusion, you know, you just gotta sprinkle that in. But it definitely, when I first started dance class, you guys, I was so awkward. I felt so awkward. And now 1 year into it, I'm front row. I'm ready to go. Because when I first started, I was more in like middle to back because I wanted to hide. And now it's not that I don't want to hide. It's the fact that I want to see myself in the mirror. I want to get a good view so I can see exactly what I'm doing right, exactly what I'm not doing right. And it's just been so much fun, so fulfilling as well. And I hope this inspires you guys to pick up on an activity that you've always admired, but you always felt like, I can't do that. Because I always felt I can't dance, but I always loved watching videos of people dancing and admired how well they can dance. But you don't get good unless you start somewhere. So, I don't know, I feel like one day I would love to make a video just showing my progression when it comes to dance. It's gonna make me cringe a little watching my previous videos, but hey, I feel like if you're not able to cringe at your past self, it meant that you haven't really grown, in a sense, you know? I feel like I can appreciate how cringy my attempts were because of how much I've improved. And I don't mean cringe in a way where it's like, oh my god, I'm so embarrassed, I can't watch, but it's like, I don't know, there's just that part of me that's like, oh my gosh, such a baby. But she did so well now. Like, it was embarrassing, okay? I'm not gonna lie, it's embarrassing watching my old videos of me dancing. But I do hope that one day I can make a video to showcase what the evolution of my dance looks like, just to maybe inspire some people who were like me and felt that they can't do dance, although they always admired it from afar. And also just because it's such a great way to build confidence, truly. Like, I feel like that was the biggest boost of confidence, and just being gentle with myself, telling myself I could do it, taking breaks when I need to, but also putting in the effort to practice outside of class to get better. Because it just wasn't me just showing up every Monday, you know, it was me going home, reviewing my videos, seeing what I did right, seeing what I did wrong, practicing in front of the mirror, and most of all, just enjoying it. For the first part of it, it was more learning the technical aspect for me because I really wanted to know how to do it right. But sometimes it's not about how to do it right, it's how to have fun. And I feel like that was the biggest lesson for me when it came to dance. It's how to have fun while dancing, because it will really show in how you dance and your facial expressions. And I'm trying to practice on my facial. That's like the next thing I need to do. When I'm dancing, I think I'm having a great time. Like, I feel like I'm having a great time. And then I watch back my videos and I'm like, you look scared. You look like you're forced to be there. Like, where's the gun? You know? Like, who's forcing you to be there? But I promise you, I'm having like the time of my life. It's one of the things I look forward to the most. Heels dance and my pole class every Wednesday, that brings so much joy and fulfillment to me. And spending your money on an activity like that is so worth it, I feel. Because before, I did not like to spend my money on that. I liked to spend my money on tangible things, you know, things I could touch, things I could hold, things I could see and be like, wow, that's so cute every time I see it. And I still do. But life is also about the experiences that you give yourself, and I hope that you guys are able to gift yourself with some experiences as well. But that was pretty much what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Thank you guys so much for joining me in this video. I appreciate it every time you do. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. So until then, take care, good luck, and have fun. Bye.